Right, right. I'm already feeling a bit
It's
that
weird on the
cringe.
other side, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
But I
so
get to torture you like you tortured me.
now you get exactly quid pro quo. So what did I put here first? Oh, this is odd.
Is it
Yeah.
all
So
okay? Let's see.
I think it's all of the 21s. It's the thumbnails. The first one. Can you see the list?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So the first one is writing method. Oh, I like that one. That was funny to shoot. I think
This
that's the
is the
one.
one where
I'm
skit, right?
just yeah. So I'm sat down and it's like I'm thinking what I'm writing, and then I just write something and then I delete it, and it's
Oh
like I
yeah.
start crying.
And then didn't you type like "this is good" or something?
Yeah. At the end, I was like, this is great.
You have writers have to do that to psych themselves up.
Exactly. You need to point people. You need to let them know that this is great. So you need to finish each paragraph with, "This is a great paragraph."
I think this is one of your best sketches. I think you should put it in S tier.
Okay, let's do that. Man, this is weird. It is weird.
Why do you like that one so much?
The writing thing. This one,
Uh-huh.
I think it's because I like doing skits, but I think it's more the editing of it. I think that's what I really enjoy of them, because in my head, sometimes there is this thing where I think, right, the video when in my head is way too good, and when I edit it, it's not gonna come out as good as it's in my head. With this one, it was actually exactly what I had in my head, and that is such a good feeling when you're like, oh, I'm happy, the happiest I could be with this video, and it's a rare feeling. So that's probably one of my only videos that I'm like, this is exactly what I wanted to show.
Definitely. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a lot of times also when you make something and it turns out better than you planned,
Yeah.
that's really good.
Yeah.
And but the worst thing is when you like film something and it's like, oh, this is like not what I was expecting
This
it
is
to turn out to be.
absolutely not. Yeah.
And you end up like cutting out half of it and you're like,
Yeah.
that's what.
And next, I feel like when I was looking at this, there's so many things about Shadow and Bone. There's like, and perhaps we should put them in the same category, because like this wrap up is about the Grishaverse, and then there's like all of my videos reacting to the Shadow and Bone series and the trailer. There's so many of them.
I haven't seen a lot of those because I haven't read Shadow and Bone. I have seen your trailer reaction, but yeah, if you want to put them in a same category, then
Yeah, and I'm gonna put them. You know what? I kind of ended up. It's not like I'm not gonna read any Shadow and Bone ever again, but I kind of got burnt out by the whole Shadow and Bone hype train. I'm gonna put it in C, because it's what you're saying about the feeling of like, it got to a point where I was thinking, right, so I need to do something Shadow and Bone related, because that's what giving me the most views, and I didn't like that feeling that I needed to do that to pander to any audience. So I feel a bit strange.
But I mean, there's also no problem in doing that, because that's what every creator's doing basically on YouTube. You try to find like what's a good niche for you to explore. But if you're just doing it, if you no longer have an angle that's fun for you or exciting, then you can burn out. And with me, fortunately, certain subjects are inexhaustible. You know, like Stormlight, I feel like it's just so massive that I can kind of keep picking away at it when I want to. But also, like, there are times when I'm like, I don't want to think about the Stormlight archive ever again.
Yeah. I do feel like that. Right. So reactions. That's what I was gonna get to. A lot of them are reactions, and I don't know if because people like the way I react to things, but I do have fun reacting to things. I think from the 20 videos, 10 are just reactions. So yeah, I don't know.
I think that not everyone is great at reacting, because a lot of people want to play it up or like put on a performance when they react. And some people just aren't very expressive, you know, with their faces. So it's, you have to just be kind of sincere and just comfortable in front of the camera to get a good reaction, I think. And that takes a long time. Like, not a lot of people are comfortable just in front of the camera, you know. It takes a while, I think, just to feel and talk like yourself.
Yeah, that's true. I think for me as well is the fact that I've got some experience, because I'm that kind of, and I'm a bit embarrassed to admit it, but I'm one of those people that are a bit annoying when they're watching things, and like they comment, do some commentary when they're watching things, and like, you know, the typical meme, oh, did you know that Vigo actually broke his toe doing that stunt, that you've got a video about that. I'm that kind of person, so I think I'm used to that internal monologue when I watch things. So with reaction, it's just like play into that internal monologue.
I'm fine with that, watching a movie, like fun facts about the info. What I don't like is just talking about unrelated topics, which I know some people who do that. You know, murder isn't legal in the state of California, so you just have to deal with it.
Yeah. So, Kaladin's Clinic.
Yes, I like this one. What?
What is this one? I can't remember this one. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, no, this was really fun to make.
Kaladin's talking to the therapist, right?
Yeah, and then he starts crying. Like there's a reversal of roles there. Yeah, I like that one. I wouldn't mind putting that one in like B or A.
I like that one a lot. You should put it in A or S.
Okay, I'll go with your advice then. That one, I think.
That one's a good one.
I was trying to get something. I had another. I sort of recycled that sketch, but it came out great in the end, I think.
There were real emotions there.
I was trying to channel the Kaladin inside.
And what do we have next?
Oh, this was, you know what? This is a random one. This is just, see, I don't have many views, so things like this get past the sieve. I think this is just a big. It's about the title and about what we were talking about, how booktube doesn't focus on the important things. It was just a book haul, like a really big haul. So it got lots of views from people just wanting to see lots of capitalist tendencies with books.
I love your discussions, though. I think you're very natural in front of the camera and very natural talking to the camera. So thank you. I love it when you just lay out your thoughts and stuff. Those are often the ones that I'll click on immediately, because I just like to hear what's on your mind. So especially when you're talking about, you know, booktube or, you know, big topics, that sort of thing. When you talked about the Middle East, you know, what was going on, that was very interesting. So I always love it when you you know, do that sort of stuff.
Cool. That's
personally
good. Like, oh, nice. Thanks. Next up, we've got, this is one of the ones that you were talking about, the booktube paradox. I like that one because it was like a point of inflection for me. That's when I realized, right, I'm overworking myself. Like, I'm doing this because I like talking about books, and I shouldn't feel like I need to read a quota of books per month to be in the booktube club. I remember, do you know Lost in Discovery?
Oh yeah.
I was like, I think at the time I had like 150 or 200 subscribers. Like, I didn't have many, and he shared it on Twitter or said something on Twitter, and I was like, what the hell? Like, you watched the video? Like, wow. So it's got a really nice feeling around it.
Yeah, Christian is very nice. He's very cool.
Yeah.
I like that video too. I would put it in S tier personally.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay, next one we've got. Right, this is one of the examples. This is one of those videos I was talking about when you think, oh, people will like this. This looks cool. And then I think I messed up with the title or the thumbnail and sort of got lost in the midst of things, and not a lot of people watched. but I really like. I think it's one of my best edited videos. It's
This
about
is the Sanderlanche, right?
no. This is the one where It was like I read 3 million books, like a lot of numbers. I read I don't know how many books in, and I made it like a horror thing, and I like how I edited it, but it's sort of people were a bit meh about it.
I like it too, and it was very well edited. I think it was one of those that's like a misleading thing, or not knowing exactly what the premise is right away, which in my experience, I'll make a video where it's like you don't know exactly what the joke is until a little bit later. And that's kind of the point. It's like you don't, I mean, that's what's fun about it,
right?
But you do kind of have to be a little patient. And for me, like I have one that's like how to get out of a reading slump or something, which doesn't have a ton of views compared to the rest of the channel, but like sort of like this one, it was sort of like a horror, you know, genre, like weird off the wall thing that was so much fun for me to edit, and I'm really happy with the product. So
I think I'm going to put it in A, and I won't put it in S because people are not crazy about it, but I quite like it and I'm quite happy with it.
I like it.
Yeah, I think it's good in A. Next we've got this is my most viewed video with a whopping 4,000 views.
That's good. Those are good numbers for the size of your channel. That's excellent.
Well, thank you. You sort of have to say that because you're in my channel. You're forced.
No, I mean, really, like my views were on some of my, like I was saying, on some of my biggest videos. My views initially were like 200 views, you know, that sort of thing. So,
but yeah, no, this I like. As I said, I like reacting to trailers. I think this one, I was not expecting. I think no, actually, this is the one that isn't the very first one. I think. Because there were like I reacted to 3 different ones. Right, Shadow and Bone is out of the way. What is this? Oh yeah, I'm actually glad that one of my most viewed videos is the review, the Breach of Peace review. The reason why I like that one is just the beginning. I had so much fun doing that little skit at the intro. I don't know if you remember, is when I took like a couple of clips from Daniel's videos, and it's like Daniel, it's sort of me saying, oh yeah, I reviewed your book review, and Daniel is like, oh yeah, go on, and then I say, oh, it's really solid, but there's just a couple of constructive things, and I took one of the clips where he just like swings a bat or something, and then I sort of like get hit by it. I just like that intro. But yeah,
I really like that. You had I like what you had to say about it, and yeah, like you said, I love it when people do a little funny something special beginning of a review. You know, it's like, because it's totally unnecessary, but it's, I don't know, it's fun.
It's good. Yeah, it's fun. I'll put it in B.
All right.
Yeah. Right, so next up we've got, this is a very recent one. This is like 2 videos ago. This is the Wheel of Time trailer reaction. Yeah. Another reaction. See, a lot of reactions.
I don't think I saw your reaction. Did I? I can't. I watched so many reactions, I don't remember.
I think I watched yours. I can't remember how many reactions, but yeah, there was like a lot of reactions coming out at the same time. But yeah, it actually performed quite well compared to the rest of the channel, so that was good. And it was like one of the first videos that I published after my break, so that was a nice like boost. Yeah, I'll put it in A because it was a nice boost.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh god, Morak, Shadow and Bone. And
come on, they can't all be C.
It's just.
Are there any that you like more than others?
I'll put the very first one that I did. I'll put in A because it was actually a nice.
Yeah.
And it was on my birthday, I think, or the day before my birthday, and nice. It's coming all back to me. It was on a Saturday, right? And that Saturday night, I had my very first night shift in A&E in the emergency department. So I sort of put that on a whim, like, oh yeah, I need to put something up before I go to the hospital. And then I put that, and then I was showering, and then my phone went like crazy, and then in a matter of like 10 minutes it had like 700 views, which at the time was unheard of, and I was like, what is going on? And then I went to the hospital, and then I remember going, like, popping in and out, like between cannulas and bloods and seeing patients, and it would be like 1,000, like 1,200 views, and then 1,500, and it was just the best feeling. It was like the most viral video that I had at the time. So I'll put it in.
It's really weird, like getting your first video to hit a lot of views, or any video where it's like breaking new grounds for like how many views you get. It's kind of like a gambler's high, like because putting out a new video, it's sort of like gambling, because you don't know, and then when you get views, it's a huge rush. It's kind of addictive, and
you have to be careful about it.
You have to be careful, because but the feeling it's crazy when you get that, that rush.
Next one, we've got my newbie tag. That was, wow, wait, that's one of the, like, I think it's like the second video I ever did, or the third. I don't even know how to rank that, because if I watch that now,
that S tier. You've got to.
Oh man,
such an important video that a booktuber makes. You do the newbie tag, and it's something that everyone is going to watch early on in your channel to get a sense of you. And
fair. I'll put it in S. But it's just one of those, like, when you watch one of your first videos and you think there's so many things I would do different. But
I know how it is.
Next up, look at that. What do we have here? The Pseudo Podcast. I think it's got like 400 views, and I'm happy that it's got that many views. That's for my channel. That's a very big video. And it gave birth to the Pseudo Podcast. I didn't even know that it was a thing before this.
I'm very happy with. First, I was very happy that you invited me to talk with you. I'm surprised that we talked so long, and had so much to say about so many different things. That was a lot of fun, and I found like a nice friendship with you. That was like, wow, we have a lot in common, and we can talk about a lot of things. So I have very fond memories of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one in S tier. I just remember when we, like, I could not conceive that I was talking about the Spanish Civil War with one of my favorite booktubers. It was a bizarre experience, and we just got to meet and talk about it. It's just S tier for sure.
The magic of booktube.
I know, exactly. It's very romantic.
Fantastic.
And the last one we've got, I think that, you know what, that one is actually going to S tier as well. That one is quite fitting.
I remember this one.
I watched that. I did that one, and it was directly inspired by one of your skits. And I think I tagged you in the description or something. I was channeling that man carrying thing energy. And I think you shared it on Twitter, and I was like, oh my god, yes. I had like 50 or 60 subscribers or something like that. Very fond memories of this one, definitely.
This was the first video of yours I saw, of course, and I was still, very small at the time, and this was the first video where anyone had said like, hey, this was influenced by you. And I'm like,
was that the first video?
Yeah, that I ever saw where someone was like, hey, this was, inspired by, whatever. And I was like, really? People are watching my videos, and, so definitely. It was very bizarre, and I was very flattered, and I watched it. It was funny, I loved the printer just printing out pages, and it had a very kind of charm that I really enjoyed. So that was a very nice thing for me to see, and I'm always very it's always very cool when anyone's like, hey, your videos made me want to make a video like that myself. So
definitely. Yeah. I loved it, and I think it was one of the first times that I actually felt as part of the community, because did it, I tagged you, or like, yeah, said, oh yeah, it was inspired by this, and then you shared it, and there was some like interaction back and forth. I think that was one of my favorite aspects about the video, actually. Yeah.
It's really a smaller world than you think. At least, I mean, on like the booktube side of the world, because you know, stuff gets around, and you can really get to know people and share stuff. So, which
is so unbelievably cool. Like, this is the reason why I think most of the booktubers make videos, just to connect with people that like books.
I do it for the cold hard cash.
And with that, I think we're going to finish the night with that bombshell. But no, yeah, honestly, I have so much fun making videos with you, man.
Me too.
You've got an unlimited invitation. You can come whenever you want to the channel, and we can do.
Careful what you wish for. Crash all your videos.